Good afternoon, everyone. So, as you all know, we are having a economic subject, the third chapter, organization of data. Here we have seen many of the concept in the previous sessions. Today, specifically, we are going to discuss regarding the frequency distribution. How we prepare the frequency distribution that we are going to discuss in today's class. So while starting, see, while preparing the frequency distribution, how we prepare the frequency distribution that we are going to look forward here, and in detail we are going to see each and every part of this. See, most probably you need to know how the class frequency we set over here. It should be a equal or unequal part. Then we are going to see how many classes, that is our class frequency. In that class frequency, how many class intervals you are making, that is most necessary. And nextly, the width of it. Size means the width of it, even that is important part. So if it is big one, the numbers what we will be getting from the frequency will be very more numbers, and here the classes will be very few. The class intervals will be very few. If you take a big class interval, the size or width of the class interval is big, the class intervals will be very few over here. So let's see the further things. How to determine the class limits? Every time we have to determine the class limits with till now what we have seen, 0 to 10, 10 to 20. In that class limits we have to include inclusive method one is there, exclusive method one is there. Two methods we are having under that. In that, most probably we go for exclusive method. Even we are going to see now inclusive method as well. So in that we are been understanding whole of the part in detail. First, let's see the theoretical part, then next we'll move for the practical part over here. So let's see one by one. Then lastly, how should we get the frequency of each class? How to find out that things we are going to see. So let's move further. Here, the first part. Should we have equal or unequal class intervals? The first question arises in the frequency distribution is, we should have the class frequency in equal terms or unequal. Yes, equal means what? The class intervals should be 0 to 10, 10 to 20, that is what equal. And some of the time unequal means what? 0 to 10, 10 to 15, or 15 to 20, then 20 to 30, unequal. Many of the things are there over here. So how the things are there here in a slide you can understand over here. So what we are going to discuss here is, we should have a class frequency in equal or unequal, that we are going to discuss. Let's see. There are two situations in which unequal sized intervals are used. The two situations. What are the two situations? Let's see. The first, when we have data of income and other similar variables where the range is very high. Now see, as I told in the previous sessions, we had normal discussion about it. What I was telling you, if there is income, one day income, any one person can earn from zero to thousands or lakhs of rupees. It depends on the profession of the person. Here we are not having any of the limited point. So these kind of things, it can't be in equal class intervals. We are not having equal class intervals, but it is unequal size class intervals. How I will tell you, see. For example, income per day may range nearly from 0 to many hundred crores of rupees. In such situation, equal class intervals are not suitable. Now, most probably, very easy understanding it is. See, one person's income, per day income, will go from 0 to lakhs of crores of rupees. It depends. Now, one labor, how much he is going to earn over here? 250 rupees minimum he is going to earn per day. Labor. Now, if he is the professional, he will be earning rupees 2000, 5000 rupees. Now, how you can make the class frequency for this? Yes, class intervals. Is it easy to make the class intervals for this kind of income? Here it is very difficult. So here we are not having equal size class intervals. It will be unequal class size intervals. This is what the first situation. And again we are having further things. See, if class intervals are on moderate size and equal, there will be a large number of classes. Now see, the classes, the width, the class intervals, it will be in the large quantity. How? From 0 to 1000, 1000 to 10, 2000, 2000 to 3000, till lakhs of rupees the people are earning. If you are taking just like 0 to 1000, then 10,000, sorry, 0 to 5000, 5000 to 10,000 also, the number per day income of any of the person is not limited. If you are taking considering only about the labors, it will be limited. If you are taking overall, then one person in one day, how much he is going to earn, we can't say. That is one thing. So for this purpose, then second point is, if class intervals are large, we would depend on sur- suppress information on either very small level or high level income. Now see, suppress information means what? Whatever the classes will be setting up, if there are the large number of peoples and the large differentiation between the incomes, we will not get accurate information or accurate this one result for that. Some or the other way we will be missing certain things over here. For that purpose, it should be known that if it is unequal, what situation, how we handle over the situation. It is very difficult. When it is equal, just like we saw the 100 students mark in the mathematics subject, it went very easy. Why? Just like we were having the limited frequency over there, only of the 100 students marks were there. Yes or no? That is also very easy part, right? So this is equal distribution, it should be, or unequal size class interval, it should be, that we are going to see here, most probably equal or unequal part. Then second point, if large number of values are concentrated in a small part of range, equal class interval should lead to lack of information. See, again, the second situation, what they say over here is, if there are large number of values, just like if the income values are very higher, large number of values are concerned, the small part of range in class equal class intervals, there will be a lack of information. If you are setting a small class intervals in or for the large number of classes, here the values, it will be misleading information, miss, you are going to miss certain information over here. That is one of the case here. See, in all other cases, equal class intervals are used for frequency distribution. We specifically in the frequency distribution use equal one, equal class intervals. That is what class equal intervals are equally. Just like the gap or width of the classes will be equal, just like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, it is 10 is the width, and every class interval is equal. But when it comes to the income, we can't say that. How you are making going to make the class interval? If you are specifically going for only with the wage labors, you can find out, just like from 0 to 100 or 0 to 200 or 200 to 400, 400 to, so class intervals, you are having certain width accurately, but it will call as equal. But when you are openly thinking about the income of the people from one area, just like your colony or street, that time it will not be the same. Why? Because one day income of any person, any professional who is staying nearby you in your area, you can't say that he is earning that much only. That kind of situations, the income, it will be just like unequal class intervals. That's it. We specifically we use here equal class interval, equal size class intervals. Now second point, now second point, what it is, how many classes should we have? Now as usually you all have the idea while starting with the chapter itself, few of the classes, few of the sessions, we have discussed this. How many class intervals should be there? How many it should be specifically, just like for easy understanding and presentation, collecting the, organizing the information. Most probably it comes from number of classes should be, that is what I had generally told, from 5 to 15. Here they have said 6 to 15. Minimum 6, maximum 15. On an average 10 class frequency. That it was class intervals, class width or class interval should be 10. On medium, on an average it is perfect one. Very few means less means at least there should be a 6. Maximum means what? They are going to be not more than 15. Last 15 class intervals there should be. That is one of the class limits we can call here, or many how many classes we should have over here. So in case we are using equal size class intervals, then number of classes can be calculated by dividing the range. Now we can calculate how much number of classes there should be. Just like if you see 100, 0 to 100 marks means you can just go through it, divide the 0 with that 100. Just you will come to know, if you remove that 0 from 100, 10 class intervals. Just like dividing 0 by 0, cancellation, 10 class intervals. Just like how we can find out the range of the class intervals, we can see over here. Then the difference between the largest and the smallest value by the size of class intervals. That is what, just like 100 divided by 0, make it, cancel 0, 0, how much remain? 10. The class interval should be 10. In such a way, we can decide it. Normal thing it is. So, next one, let's see what we can do in the size of each. What should be the size of the class? Means the width of the class. Now, most probably, how much width of the class should be, the size of the class should be 0 to 10. That is what it falls under the 6 to 15. Yes, the limits. It is the class, usually it should be between 6 to 15. Now if you are taking 0 to 10 means 10 on an average, the class interval are very correct. Okay, that's thing. Let's see. The answer of this question depends on the answer of previous one. As I told you, the previous question, it falls from 6 to 15. The class interval should be there from 6, means minimum 6, maximum 15, not more than 15. So on an average, if we see from that average, if you remove, most probably you come under the 10. Yes or no? So I'd say that 5 to 15 is very good. In that, minimum 5, maximum 15. And on an average, if you remove the average of these two figures, how much? 10. 15 plus 5, 20 it will be. Divided by 2, it will be 10. That is one thing. So on an average, you are going to make the class intervals. That is one part. So given the range of the variables, we determine the number of classes once we decide the class interval. Thus, we find that these two decisions are interlinked. We cannot decide one without deciding the other. Now, class limit and the width, we can't decide separately. It is interlinked. Just like as I told you, the class intervals should be 5 to 15. In that, it is totally, the size of the class is dependent on that only. That is what the second point is been dependent. The third point is dependent on the second point, as it is been told over here. Just like, let's see one of the example over here. We have the number of classes as 10. As I gave you the example, what was the example? 100 divided by 0. The 0, 0 cancel. How much it is? 10. Just oral, general understanding purpose, we are doing that. So here, the classes is 10. Given the value of the range is 100, the class intervals are automatically 10. Then note that in the present content, we have to choose class intervals that are equal to magnitude. Means equally how we can make. Magnitude means the frequency, what we are having, how many frequencies we are having. 100 marks, 100 students, marks we have taken of the mathematics subject. So here, however, we could have chosen the class intervals that are not of equal magnitude. In this case, the classes would have been unequal width. So most probably, if we take equal class interval, just like in the example it has been told, class is 10, it is equal. If it is unequal means how it will be, just like I am telling you, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 30. If it is changing, it is unequal class interval. Yes or no? That is, even in further slides, we will come to know exactly how it is, how I am telling you. Equal and unequal class intervals, we will come to know how it is. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, it is equal. The width is equal, the size of the class interval is equal. If in between it is changing, just like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, after that 20 to 25, 25 to 30, then 30 to 40, 40 to 50, this is what unequal classes. We are having unequal classes over here. For that purpose, it should be decided over here. So this third point is dependent totally on the second point. How? First you are going to see the number of classes. That number of classes will decide your width of the class. Yes or no? That totally, I'm telling you, totally, when you calculate the classes, that classes will help you to find out the width of the class. That's it. So this is what third point is dependent on the second point. Then let's see fourth one. Now after this you will come to know which methods we are going to use over here. So just like inclusive and exclusive methods we are having, as I generally am telling you, what is this inclusive method and what is that exclusive method, that we are going to see. Let's see here. How should we determine the class limits? Now how we are going to find out the limits, class limits over here. Class limits should be defined and clearly stated. That is what class limit should be definite. Just like how we are talking about these classes like 0 to 10, 10 to 20, that is what equal one and limited one. We are having both the limits. The upper limit also is there, lower limit also is there. Both the limits are there in that. So here we can see here, generally open-ended classes such as 70 and above. Here close-ended and open-ended classes also are there. Few of the time what we will be doing, age below 15, above 15. Yes, then ages. Who are the senior people? Above 60, they are the senior. Senior means old people. And youngsters above 20, all are youngsters. Below, above 20 and below 40, youngsters, what we call specifically. Then middle aged people. Then old age people. This is what the categories how we make over here. So here you generally open ended classes, how open ended classes will be there. See here, it has been told over here how it is. 70 and over means 70 and more, or less than 10, that is what are not desirable. Here this kind of class intervals are not desirable. Most probably some of the time we make over here, just like in the questionnaire part you can make these things, just like what is your salary for per month, below 25,000, above 25,000, or second means how we can set questions in that. How? Below 25,000, next first point is below 25,000, then second more than 25 and less than 25, 50, less than 50, then more than 50, less than 75, and last more than 75,000. In this way the four multiple choice questions are being opened. That is what here open ended classes we call that in that questions. So here such like 70 or over, more than 70, then less than 10 are not desirable. The lower and the upper class limits should be determined in such a manner that frequency of each classes tend to concentrate on the middle of the class intervals, that can be concentrated. Here if you are taking just like years, 0 to 10 years, 10 to 20 years, 20 to 30 years, it will be very easy. Now if you are saying that less than 10 years, more than 75 years, means it is what it is not having the limit of it. Class limits we are not having. It is not desirable over here. We cannot decide here the things. So the class frequencies should have the class limits, the upper limited, lower limits we have to have here. So let's see. Class intervals are of two types. Not two types, class intervals are there. One is inclusive, another is exclusive. Now most probably, let's see the first one part is inclusive class intervals. In this case, values equal to the lower and the upper limits of the class are included in the frequency of the same class. Just like if you are taking 0 to 10 value which is there, that should be taken in that class only. The second class should start from 11 to 20. Got the things? Got the idea? Till now, what we had seen in the previously frequency distribution, what we saw 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Now, the greater value 10 was there. That we were taking, that value we were taking into 10 to 20. Yes or no? The lowest value is to take 10 value for second class. Now, here, what we are going to do in inclusive, you know, if you are taking 0 to 10, if the 10 value is there in that frequency, that should be taken in that class only. Same class you have to enter. But what we had taken previously, that we had taken to other class, just like it was the lowest frequency of next class. Yes or no? That is one part. So actually I can't use here the board, the slide has been taken over here, or else I would have shown here the practically, but you can go through the wordings what I am telling you. What I am telling you, in inclusive class interval, what happens, how you are going to pass the entries, classes 0 to 10, means the 10 frequency is there in that marks, just like frequency whatever we have decided, 100 students marks, we are having the 10 frequency. In that, if it is 10 value comes there, that is taken in that same class, 0 to 10 class में ही उसे लेना पड़ेगा. But till now what we had seen, what we have passed the entry, till now we were using exclusive method, means 0 to 10, 10 to 20. If the 10 value is coming over there, value is coming in the frequency, we used to take it in the 10 to 20 class intervals. But in inclusive method, what we make, you know, the lower limit or the upper limit, whatever is there, if that value is coming in the frequency, we are taking that value in same class. Just like 0 to 10 क्लास हम लोगों ने डिसाइड किया है, अगर 10 वैल्यू फ्रीक्वेंसी में है तो वो 10 वैल्यू हम लोग कहां पर लेंगे, उसी क्लास में लेंगे, नेक्स्ट क्लास में नहीं. नेक्स्ट क्लास 11 to 20 होगा. समझ में आ रहा है? वैसे सो आई विल गिव यू द पिक्चर ऑफ इट, यू विल कम टू नो दैट एग्जैक्टली व्हाट इट मींस. आगे स्लाइड्स में आपको समझ में आ जाएगा कि आप एग्जैक्टली क्या सोच रहे हो और इंक्लूसिव मेथड क्या होगा और एक्सक्लूसिव मेथड क्या होगा, वो डिजिट्स में आपको समझ में आ जाएगा. सो till now whatever we have used is exclusive class intervals. Just like see, in this case, it an item equal to either upper or lower class is excluded from the frequency to that class. अगर वो 0 to 10 में अगर 10 वैल्यू आता है, जो नेक्स्ट क्लास इंटरवल रहेगा 10 to 20, वहां पर लोगे. जो लोअर वैल्यू रहेगी अगले क्लास की, वहां पर कंसिडर करोगे. वो अब तक हम लोगों ने किया है. टिल नाउ व्हाट वी हैव डन, 10 value which were coming in the frequency, we had taken in the next class which starts from 10 to 20. 10 value we took where 10 to 20 class intervals. But in exclusive we have to take in same class. Here we are excluding, leaving it. अगर लो हायर वैल्यू 10 आ रहा है तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में लोअर वैल्यू समझ के हम लोग उसे कंसीडर करने वाले हैं. सो इन द फ्रीक्वेंसी व्हाट वी हैड डिस्कस्ड इन द प्रीवियस classes, we have seen that, just like here. We were having one of the frequency over here, where it is, एक स्लाइड था जो कि मैंने आपको भेज रखा था. I had sent you the frequency. In that 10 value is there. That 10 value where you took in the 10 to 20 class interval. मीन्स क्लास इंटरवल जो 10 से 20 है ना, वहां पर आप लोगों ने लिया है, दैट यू हैव टेकन इन 10 to 20 क्लास इंटरवल. बट एक्चुअली व्हाट in the exclusive method you do, you know, in this inclusive method you are going to take in that class interval only, उसी क्लास में लोगे. एक्सक्लूसिव में नेक्स्ट में लोगे. अगर जैसे कि मैंने बोला, हाउ आई टोल्ड यू, 0 to 10 means 10 to 20 means that lower value is been taken consider in the next class and it has been taken in that that class interval. Okay, that is one of the part. So let's see down the 2 points what I have given note over here. In the case discrete variables, both exclusive and inclusive class intervals can be used. अभी discrete variables अगर है तो दोनों methods use कर सकते हो. Then in the case of continuous variable, inclusive class intervals are very used very often. बहुत कम आपको continuous variables में बहुत कम मिलेंगे. मतलब कंटिन्यूस वेरिएबल्स जो रहते हैं, कंटिन्यूस फिगर्स, उसमें बहुत कम यूज करते हैं इंक्लूसिव मेथड. मैक्सिमम ज्यादा से एक्सक्लूसिव मेथड यूज करते हैं. कहाँ पर? कंटिन्यूस वेरिएबल्स में. दो वेरिएबल्स जो हम लोगों ने प्रीवियसली डिस्कस किए हैं, वहां पर क्या होता है कि यहाँ पर मैक्सिममली हम लोग एक्सक्लूसिव मेथड यूज करते हैं. ठीक है, तो इंक्लूसिव मेथड दोनों में भी यूज कर सकते हैं हम लोग, इंक्लूसिव में भी एक्सक्लूसिव में भी. और जो मतलब जो डिस्क्रीट वेरिएबल्स जो पार्ट है, डिस्क्रीट वेरिएबल्स जो है इंक्लूसिव में भी यूज कर सकते हो, एक्सक्लूसिव में भी यूज कर सकते हो. दोनों मेथड्स में कंटिन्यूस जो है ज्यादातर एक्सक्लूसिव में यूज करते हैं. इंक्लूसिव में थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होता है. इट इज वेरी डिफिकल्ट टू टेक ओवर इन दैट. इन द कंटिन्यूस वेरिएबल में लेना थोड़ा डिफिकल्ट होता है. दैट्स व्हाट ऑफ्टन यूज, बहुत कम यूज करते हैं. दैट इज टोल्ड ओवर हियर. इंक्लूसिव क्लास इंटरवल्स आर ऑफ्टन वेरी used very often, बहुत कम use करते हैं. So let's see the next one. Now here the example is there. See here, as I gave you all the example, as I told you, inclusive and exclusive कैसे होता है class intervals, ऐसे यहाँ पर screen पे है. Suppose we have data of marks obtained from the students in a test and all the marks are full numbers. In full numbers, that is fractional are not allowed here. फ्रैक्शनल्स अलाउड नहीं है. 5.5 मार्क्स आपने लिया है, ऐसे कभी बोलते हैं. 5.5 कभी डिस्प्ले किया है, पेपर चेकिंग करते हुए क्लासेस में दिखाया होगा. लेकिन जब मार्क्स फ्रेम करते हैं, फ्रैक्शनल वैल्यूज देखे हैं आपने कभी? 12 आउट ऑफ 25, 12.5 मार्क्स यू हैव कंसीडर. क्या देखा है आपने? नहीं. वो तो 12 पे लेके जाएंगे या फिर 13 पे लेके जाएंगे, ऐसे करते हैं. ठीक है, दैट इज व्हाट द थिंग. सो सपोज द मार्क्स ऑब्टेन्ड बाय द स्टूडेंट्स आर वेरी फ्रॉम 0 to 100. अगर जो हम लोगों ने फ्रीक्वेंसी सेट की थी, फ्रीक्वेंसी प्रीवियस क्लास में दी की है, 0 to 100 मार्क्स है, तो उसमें in this case discrete variables such since fractional are not allowed, in this case if we are using equal size class intervals, we can decide to have 10 class intervals. अगर वो equal size क्लास इंटरवल्स ले रहे हैं तो क्लास कितना रहेगा, मतलब क्लास इंटरवल कितना रहेगा? 10 का रहेगा. सो देन द क्लास इंटरवल कैन बी टेकन इधर इन द फॉलोइंग फॉर्म्स. अभी इंक्लूसिव मेथड में क्लास इंटरवल्स कैसे लेते हैं और एक्सक्लूसिव में कैसे लेते हैं. अगर मार्क्स 0 to 100 मार्क्स हम स्टूडेंट्स के ले रहे हैं तो किस तरीके से डिस्क्रीट वेरिएबल्स के अंडर कैसे लेते हैं, ये यहाँ पर बताया गया है. अंडर discrete variable, how the marks can be allotted over here, how we can make the class intervals are being shown under the inclusive method and as well as the exclusive method. In inclusive method, as I told you, 0 to 10 value is there, means lower limit value or upper limit value. If it falls under the frequency, in the same class you are going to mention there, you are going to add that value in same class frequency. What are the things? Then second, 11 to 20. यहाँ पर lower limit 11 है, higher upper limit 20. So whatever the digits which are there, just like if you are getting the value 11, you will add 11 value in that class only. So the frequency comes in this way. The class intervals, how they are? 0 to 10, 11 to 20, 21 to 30, 31 to 40, 41 to 50, 51 to 60, 61 to 70, 71 to 80, 81 to 90, 91 to 100. So last it will be 91 to 100 class interval. So specifically we see in the inclusive method. Now coming to the other side, you can see exclusive method as well. So till now what we have done? We have used or made the class intervals in the exclusive method only. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30. Now whatever, if the value, the frequency is 10, what we have got in the marks of students, the value is 10, that we are not going to consider in the first class. It will be in the next class, from where the class starts with 0, sorry, class starts with 10 to 20. In that class I am going to add up the 10 value. Got the things? That is, we call it as a exclusive class interval. So these two pictures, these two parts give you the clear idea about the inclusive method and exclusive method. Till now we don't have any problems regarding or exercises regarding the inclusive method. अब तक हम लोगों ने कोई भी illustration या फिर examples नहीं देखे हैं inclusive method पे. Most probably we are using only the exclusive form of class interval. Till now in this chapter we have discussed only that part. Okay, remember the point. Then let's see the theoretical few highlighted things over here. In the case of exclusive class interval, we have to decide in advance what is to be done if we get the value equal to the value of class limits. अगर वो क्लास लिमिट्स जो रहते हैं 10 या फिर अपर क्लास लिमिट और लोअर क्लास लिमिट, अगर वो इक्वल रहते हैं तो क्या करना है, हम लोगों को डिसाइड करना है. व्हाट वी हैव टू डिसाइड इफ द वैल्यूज we are in advance, we have to decide what is to be done if the value equals to the class limits. Means if it is just like I gave you example, upper class limit 10, you are having the value in the frequency, that time what is to be done, we have to take in that value class interval only or next class interval, that has to be decided here in advance. For example, see, for example, we could decide that the value such as 10, 30, etc. should be put in the class interval of 0 to 10 or 20 to 30 respectively. Yes, what you have to do, मैंने बोला जैसे वैल्यू बोला, कितनी कौन सी वैल्यू बोला मैंने, 10 वैल्यू. That 10 value we are getting in the class frequency. What frequency we are having of 100 students marks, you know, that in that we are having that value 10. In that, this 10 value we have to take from 0 to 10 class interval or 10 to 20 class interval. That you have to decide in advance. And again, one more example is that you are having 30 value as well. That 30 value has to be taken under 20 to 30 or 30 to 40. These decisions you are going to take in advance. That only it is been told over there in advance what is to be done if we get equal value in the class limits. अगर हम लोगों को क्लास लिमिट्स के वैल्यू से इक्वल वैल्यू कोई मिलती है तो क्या करना है, वो डिसाइड एडवांस में करना पड़ेगा. वी आर डिसाइडिंग इन एडवांस ओनली. सो दिस कैन बी कॉल्ड द केस ऑफ लोअर लिमिट एक्सक्लूडेड. ये क्या करते हैं हम लोग, लोअर लिमिट एक्सक्लूडेड कहते हैं इसे, इस मेथड को, इस सिचुएशन को. कौन सा केस, इन स्टार्टिंग व्हाट इट इज बीन टोल्ड इन दिस, इन द केस ऑफ एक्सक्लूसिव. अगर हम लोग एक्सक्लूज कर मतलब छोड़ रहे हैं, व्हाट वी आर लिविंग हियर, 10 value which falls in that class interval, we are excluding, leaving that and giving to other class limit. What we did till now, 10 value which is there in the frequency, we are getting that value 10, we are excluding, leaving that to other class interval. Yes or no? Till now the 10 marks one of the student had taken, that we have not taken in the 0 to 10 class interval, we have taken 10 to 20 class interval. Means what it is, excluded, we are excluding it. So here this is called the case of lower limit excluded. We are excluded the value. Then next, or else we could put the value 10 or 30 etc. into the class interval 0 to 20 and 30 to 40 respectively. This is called upper limit excluded. मीन्स अगर हम लोग उसी वैल्यू को वहां पर डालते हैं तो उसे अपर लिमिट एक्सक्लूडेड कहते हैं। अगर वो पहले के इसमें डालते हैं तो वो लोअर लिमिट एक्सक्लूडेड बोलते हैं और अपर लिमिट एक्सक्लूडेड। ये दो सिचुएशंस हम देख सकते हैं। पहले क्या बोला मैंने, 10 वैल्यू अगर आती है, इफ वी आर गेटिंग 10 वैल्यू, it should be taken into 0 to 10 or 10 to 20, that you are going to decide. If you are taking that respectively in that 0 to 10 value, that will be called as case of lower limit excluded. lower limit next class की जो lower limit है उसे exclude कर दिया, हम लोगों ने छोड़ा है। remember the point, you have to understand this part over here. What it is called here, we are excluding the lower limit of next class. next class कैसे start होता है, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, means in next class this value is lower limited, that we have excluded. Okay, remember, if you are having any of the doubts, you can ask me later also. See, if that value is coming over there, this should be put in the class interval 0 to 10 or 20 to 30 respectively. That we call in, if we are putting that value in, that is lower value excluded. We have left that value. Then, or else, this value 10 and 30 into the class interval 10 to 20 and 20 to 30, this we call here as a upper class limit excluded. Upper limit excluded. Upper limit means what? Which is the upper limit over here? So for previous class 10 was upper limit, and for this one 30 to 40, 30 was upper class for previous one. That is what is excluded. How it is excluded, lower limit is excluded, how the higher limit is excluded, that you can see in the this one table, what we have seen there, 0 to 10, 10 to 20. In that chart or table you can see these two values. Which are the two values? Lower limit excluded and upper limit excluded, that you can see in that things. So here we are having continuous, that was discrete. See, this is what discrete values. Specifically, see in this case discrete values, since fractionals are not allowed, ये discrete values में हम लोगों ने inclusive exclusive देखा। अभी ये जो है continuous में, in this continuous, suppose we are having the variables such as height centimeters and weight kilometers. In that, in this data is of the continuous type data hai. In such cases the class intervals may be defined in the following manner. How the class intervals may be in this, in the continuous variables, if we are having, how the class intervals are there, that they have shown here. How they have shown here, the class intervals should be 30 kg to 39.99 kg. They have not said here 30 to 40, 40 to 50. They have not shown here. What they are telling here, in the continuous variable or continuous type, what we are going to do here, in under the continuous variable, continuous type of data, what, how we are making the class intervals in this way, 30 kg to 39.99, that is what 30 to 40 down you can see over here, which is understood. These class intervals are understood in the following manner: 30 to 40, 40 to 50. But how we are maintaining the, how we are defined there, 30 to 39.99, 40 to 49.99. मतलब क्या है, अगर 40 वैल्यू आती है, if the 40 value is coming, that we are going to take in the next class interval, just like 40